As the world begins to migrate to quantum-safe encryption, one aspect which cannot be overlooked is maintaining performance. New encryption algorithms are being introduced, requiring additional compute resources. How this affects the end-user performance needs to be tested, benchmarked, and addressed. Quantum computers, or QC, are being developed, bringing untold advances in many industries, from medicine to finance to entertainment. However, with such technological advances comes the threat of nefarious activity. Data encryption is something that happens in most electronic transactions we rely on daily. From a simple ATM transaction to an email with an attachment, quantum computing will put today's encryption algorithms at risk of being breached, resulting in potential compromises for industries such as military, defense, government, telecoms, medical, and finance. The solution is to replace today's algorithm with stronger ones, capable of withstanding quantum computing. These algorithms are called post-quantum cryptography, or PQC. The time to migrate to PQC is now, as bad actors are already starting to harvest data which they can break into later. A threat called HNDL, harvest now, decrypt later. Standards bodies, such as the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, are busy developing encryption algorithms that will withstand quantum computing. These algorithms are being made available to begin the migration. Different countries will implement their own algorithms, resulting in widespread and varied deployment. As the migration to quantum-safe networks begins, many white papers, migration roadmaps, and guidelines are being published to advise how to migrate safely in a timely and controlled manner. One common thread across all these reports is the impact PQC may have on performance. Concerns such as increased waiting times, latency problems, and poor quality are highlighted, with recommendations of benchmarking performance and performing thorough testing in real-world scenarios. Viavi has been testing networks for over 15 years from a performance measurement point of view. Our tools are already upgraded to support PQC algorithms, making Viavi the go-to test vendor for PQC performance test. In tests already conducted, we have seen a 46% reduction in connections per second set up for a PQC hybrid algorithm compared with a traditional algorithm. Organizations need to be aware of this impact and be ready to mitigate against it. It's one thing to roll out a PQC algorithm across a network, satisfied that all transactions are safe and performant. But what happens when this algorithm becomes vulnerable? A swap-out needs to occur. Being prepared for such an event is just as important as the initial rollout. Continuous testing to ensure algorithms on the shelf remain fit for purpose in an ever-changing IT environment is a requirement to ensure the best algorithm is taken off the shelf and implemented. Ensure your PQC migration includes performance tests. Don't risk outages and dissatisfied employees. Schedule your personalized demo today.